check my in. I'm gonna add the thumbnail.
Yep. Should I go ahead and start and get queued up?
We should be starting right now.
I mean, like, the actual game. But yeah, I see Brother Warcath rolling in.
Just a second, I'm making sure it's all good. Just a second.
Guten Tag. For the Bright Lord, love it.
For the Bright Lord.
For the Bright Lord!
I would say for the Lark Lord, but you know.
Yeah. I don't think we'll get to the point where we can start screaming that yet, but hey, you gotta start somewhere.
Alright, I've adjusted your thumbnail. Now let me add the monetization settings.
No, he's right here. Raven is still here. I'm doing alright, Lorcath. Good to hear. Good to hear from all ya.
Alright, now to check the stream itself, make sure we're not running into any issues.
I was finally able to successfully Kirama someone into Jiu-Jitsu. Oh, cool. Can we be heard?
Yep, you're good.
Alright. Time to start it up. Oh, Hannah.
Hannah's in chat.
Alright, gonna delete the save game. Because we're starting over. Yeah, we're just gonna do normal just for funsies.
Hello everybody, glad to have y'all here. So today it is Lark doing everything. I'm kind of just in the background, keeping an eye on chat.
Yep, a little bit of role reversal. A little crazy, isn't it? The story so far. Hope it gives us an 80s montage.
It better.
I had a family once. A wife.
This is beautiful.
But really, this is all you can get?
I buried them along.
Could have done better.
I don't know, I think couples therapy could go a little better than this. He had the good kush.
Am I dead?
Banished from death. Cast adrift between the worlds of light and dark. You're bound together, Tucker.
Like roommates tied to a lease.
Who are you, Wraith?
I shaped the history of Middle-earth.
Then I sold the rights to Amazon and it went downhill from there.
We don't talk about that.
Greatest speech of the Second Age.
Not of the Third Age.
Or the First Age. We don't want to get into that.
Torture both you and your kin.
Little wimpy strikes there, Sauron. You can do better than that.
I should have died with my family.
I thought you wanted revenge.
I'm not a doctor, but in my amateur opinion, it doesn't look good, Chief.
To defeat Sauron.
The time has come for a new
Gets wife a flower, divorce happens.
Time's to come for a new ring. Oh, you got a girl you're looking for?
Ooh.
Interesting. Well, moved on quick, he did.
Yeah, you did.
Let's hope this new girl isn't turned into like a giant monster, like a spider or something.
That would be insane.
The world of
Oh,
Whoa, hey, you know, maybe you want to say, hey, your wife's dead. She's available.
hmm?
I have
Pretty
seen
sure.
it. I have felt it.
Now, fellas, isn't this just like it? You get a nice ring, you give it to your girl, then something goes bad, she decides to destroy it.
A ranger and a wraith.
Cast it into the fire! Oh, we just got a $4.99 donation from the Nethril King. This game is as fanfic-like as Rings of Power, and yet it is superior story. What's with that?
Yeah, you just said it. It has a superior
It's
story.
got a superior story. That's what it is. Rings of Power just was not a superior story.
The future I have seen.
Oh, dude, hold on. Oh, shit!
Someone got evicted.
Well, thank you for the $4.99, the Nethril King. Means a lot.
Death calls
Do you really want to get with a giant spider? Well,
If she stays in the form of a spider,
if she stays in that form, we'll talk.
Yeah, but Shelob's Australian, right? Big giant spider, you know, lives underground mostly.
Sorry, sweetheart. I saw a giant spider lady. She's way hotter. But okay, all right. I'll give you a pity flower.
Is it any time they have like, okay, we have a woman in a fantasy setting, get Laura Bailey? Is that how it works? I feel like that's how it works.
We must leave this place. We can go.
Honestly, Sheila being a woman isn't near the worst of it. Oh yeah, I know they make up more stuff.
Oh yeah, they make far worse than that. I don't even mind them making Shelob like a woman. I didn't mind that at all. I know it's not lore accurate, but come on.
Yeah, the game doesn't pretend to be lore accurate, but it does a better job than, like we pointed out earlier, Rings of Power. Speaking of Rings of Power, you may want to put that on, dude.
What do you prefer as an accuracy and obviously greatness, The Witcher or Lord of the Rings? Lord of the Rings is all around bigger and I would say grander than The Witcher.
The Wraith calls
I think The Witcher's a little bit more gritty, if that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. I would hesitate to say The Witcher's grimdark, but it's closer to that scale than Lord of the Rings.
Like The Last Skylander. Honestly, being a wife is one of the deadliest roles in fiction. I have to agree with that.
There is truth to that, especially if you're working for Disney.
Shelob wasn't a girl. She was, but in the lore, she could not turn into a woman. She
Yeah.
was just a spider.
Because, you know, you have Ungoliant, mother of all spiders. I'm pretty sure, like, they referred to Shelob as her daughter.
I saw the Super Mario Bros. Movie today, and it's pretty good.
Oh, that's good.
I've heard bad things, but who knows? Have you read Children of Hurin? No, I have not. But anyways, how have you been, Raven and Lark? We're okay, you know. Tomorrow's gonna suck for me, but
It is. That's what it is.
yeah, I'll just deal with it as it comes.
All right, Italian, what are we looking for?
A good Cincinnati chili recipe.
No, stop. Leave me alone.
I will find you.
I will find. Oh, sorry, I
Different franchise.
stepped into the Superman franchise there.
All right. All sneaky like.
That's what I'm going to do.
Looks like the orcs are heading to the Shadow Road.
Buddy, your neck looks stiff here. Let me fix it for you.
Ah,
Just a little cross.
Okay, there we go. Whoa, we just got a donation of $20 from Doll Expert. Can't stay, unfortunately, but I'm happy to see Lark playing my favorite game. Here's hoping you find a good orc rival. Happy hunting.
Oh,
Well, thank you for the $20.
appreciate
Sorry
it.
you can't stay, but that means a lot to us that you came around. Thank you so much.
Appreciate that. All right, and we have just killed our first of many orcs.
Ravenite, you just have to shame them into lobotomy. Fair.
Hold on, buddy.
Every Tolkien fan hates Rings of Power. Amazon, look at all these views we're getting. Every Tolkien fan. Yeah, not good ones.
Let's see.
Raven,
what's
read Children of
next.
Hurin. It's the closest Tolkien got to grim, dark, and legitimately messed up territory. It's really, really sad. I've got 3 books on my shelf that need to be read
Yeah,
first.
we got quite the reading list to work on.
I've got a lot of reading to do, plus the research I'm doing on the Inquisition.
What a show. They'll never suspect a thing. Let's not grunt so heavily. You didn't see anything? Very good. We've trained you well. And for that, you must die.
There you go.
Oh, did you see something? You didn't see anything. You saw nothing. That's right, you saw nothing. I said you saw nothing. Nothing.
For the Lord Cal the Loyalist, the Inquisition. Here we go.
Now stay on the ground. Stop resisting.
Stop resisting.
Lightweight. Do it again. See what happens. Come on. Come on. Gravity. They just saw some of their buddies just fly off, and they were like, I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, they want us to sing the Inquisition. The Inquisition, what a show, the Inquisition. Here we go, we know you're wishing that we'd go away. But the Inquisition's here and it's here to stay.
Hey, Torquemada, what do you say?
I just got back from an audit de fe.
Audit de fe? What's an audit de fe?
It's what you ought not to do, but you do anyway. Will you confess?
No.
Will you convert?
No, 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 no.
Will you repent?
No, 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 no.
Will you say yes?
No, 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 no.
I asked very nicely. I said pretty please. I bent their ears. Let's work on their knees. Ding, 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 ding. Did y'all just badmouth Cincinnati chili? No, it's a joke. Basically, he's saying, well, what are you looking for? And I said, a good Cincinnati chili recipe. And you said, no, stop, leave me alone. It's meant to be a joke.
Oh, we were singing one of our favorite Mel Brooks songs.
Yes, Zachary, we do like to sing.
We're not good at it, but we like to do it.
Shadow of War versus Rings of Power. Celebrimbor asking if it isn't an obvious question. Ah.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Celebrimbor and Rings of Power. Thanks for bringing that up, buddy. I was having a good time here, hanging out with some of my best friends. By that I mean the people I'm slaughtering. So maybe not my best friends.
Honestly, one of the most egregious things they do in this game is add named Nazgul, but don't add Kamul the Easterling. Literally the only named Nazgul apart from the Witch King. Yeah, man, of all the egregious things they do in this game, of all the lore inaccuracies, that's the biggest.
Yeah. So it's doing pretty good. I'm okay with that.
I think I can live with that.
Now, let's go to probably what has a lot of fanfics written about right now.
I don't mind a bit. Crawl inside. There we go. There we go. You know, Shelob's home. It's not bad. It's a fixer-upper.
Use some color.
Maybe put a few flowers by the entrance.
I'd recommend some glowing trees, but her mom already ate those.
Yeah.
Wave goodbye to your kneecaps, Chucklehead.
Now, how did Shelob do this?
Hey, Celebrimbor, did you mist me?
Ah!
Oh. Oh, okay, since you asked. Definitely
Ooh, that's
Australia.
a big spitter.
Definitely Australia.
Hold on.
Gladiators just start staring in real
Ooh, okay, now we're in business.
close. He was closing eyes like, don't get attracted, don't get attracted. Wait, you have the Force? Why didn't you use that on Sam?
You are brave. For a man.
Keep talking.
Okay.
But it is not your sword that will save you.
Oh, you want the bow.
Okay. I can give you the bow.
How much are you willing to sacrifice?
How much are you willing to take?
I have given up everything.
Not everything.
You have an expired coupon. Oh, this? It's a knockoff. I mean, of course.
You would give me the ring for the ring.
No, for your hand in marriage. Marry me.
I am Shelob, and I deal only in truth.
And beachside real estate. Don't ask why.
I wouldn't give it up either.
Wait, he's already dead. How are you doing this?
Wait.
Not the secret decoder ring.
Be sure to drink your Ovaltine.
Oh, there he is. He drank too much.
Yep, there you go. This is what happens when you drink too much Ovaltine.
I'm impressed, Rod. He must mean something to you.
What can I say? His name's still on the lease.
Puppet before he dies.
I want to know how she trapped him. You're a spider. You're not a witch.
I'm guessing some Ungoliant nonsense. You're welcome.
Was past before, and now you have given her mine.
Well, what did you want me to do?
My life force is that ring.
Good to see you too, buddy.
We must take it back.
Fusion! Ha!
Must be crowded, man. How you doing?
Anyway, let's see.
Okay, seriously, how'd you think this was gonna go?
Hey, Raven, have you read the Brothers Karamazov? I have read that book. Yes, I have read it.
All you came to fight is not here. The ring is lost. So look to Minas Ithil and the Dark Lord's armies that surround it. Look to the Palantir. Sauron will not stop until all
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Hey, what are you? No, let me focus on the moment. I don't need this.
Okay, special bowling ball. We got it.
We got that. Thank you. Okay.
Orcs doing orc things.
Okay. Can we get back to? Can we get back to the fun hugging and cuddling thing? Like, can we get back to? Dang it!
Why'd I have to be unconscious for all of that?
Look at that smile, dude. Knew what he got. What? What? I'm the one with the physical body. I can afford to get the snoo.
Tolkien's arachnophobia did not die for this. Instead of trying the whole giant spider mindlessly rushes in tactic.
Yeah, imagine that. Instead of doing the whole giant spider trying to eat Frodo, what if she just came in with that first?
Frodo, I found something more tempting than the ring.
Frodo, like, wow, who needs this ring? I've got something better right here.
Absolutely. Not my type. I'm a personality guy, and spiders have a history of not being the best wives. I don't know, wasn't there one in like some Japanese folklore? That was
there was.
Act 1, The Siege of Minas Ithil.
Shelob versus Jorogumo. In this game, she kind of is a Jorogumo.
Pretty much. Well, she's playing hard to get.
Can we all agree to the aesthetic of the Nazgul? Yes!
Absolutely.
Yes!
Hey, those two guys standing up front aren't doing anything to fight.
The spider showed us the truth. Gondor's last fortress in Mordor cannot fall.
And there it goes.
Hey, well, it's fallen. Oh no!
Two archers, that'll stop them.
Celebrimbor. I'm gonna be honest, Alan. I'd rather be here than Rings of Power. Yeah, I'd rather be here too. Yeah, for sure.
Yep. We must keep out the Amazon hordes.
Oh wow, game over. A short game. It was a good game. I thought it was intended.
Very thought-provoking.
It's still going.
The Palantir is our concern. We must seize it before it falls into Sauron's hands. With it, his armies will be unstoppable.
How so?
The fate of the city matters not.
I will not let them be slaughtered like my brothers at the Plague Gate.
I'm gonna listen to it instead.
We need to do something. Taking out the captain should buy the Gondorians some time.
And they could lead us to the Palantir. We must find a worm and make him talk.
I don't think you can make worms. You meant
unless he's a druid, he might have be. Sorry, you're thinking about something else. Whee! Ow!
His mind is weak.
Yo, moron!
Hey, idiot!
The search for the Palantir.
Alright, let's see. Okay. Reveal information. Look at this guy.
Oh, he looks like a lovable scamp. Look at him. You know he was elected most likely to succeed in this.
Mr. Congeniality.
Exactly. Wait, his name is the Warden? What?
Oof.
Bolg the Warden. Oh, we're about to go after a Warden. I love it.
Alright. Well, we gotta thin the herd a little, too. We also got some
when Assassin's Creed does a crossover with Lord of the Rings, we get Middle-earth Shadow of War. Yeah, but this is better than most current Assassin's Creed games.
Now, Max.
Every time he does that and it zooms in on their eyes, I just want to kind of go, yeah!
Okay, he looks like he just had a very good trip to the bathroom. Mortally sickly, can be killed by poison, soft target, and flammable. Aren't most people flammable? Alright, and he's enraged by ghouls. There's none here. And, oh god, he's got hail of bolts.
Don't forget, guys, we're still starting the game fresh, so we can't recruit yet.
Yeah, we gotta get through Minas Ithil to do that, so that'll probably be on another stream, but hey.
We probably won't be able to get that on this stream. Maybe next time.
We can still make their heads pop, which is still fun.
We can make progress tonight. Let's make progress tonight.
So, we're just killing today. Dude, not on the stream!
Man, that was really inappropriate.
Indeed. No piss, just blood. Alright, hold on. This man thinks he's onto something. Alright, buddy. Come on, figure it out.
Which is worse, Arachne from Greek mythology or like 4 different spider monsters from Japan? Arachne from Greek mythology wasn't really a monster, she was more of a victim, but most of the Japanese spider yokai are pretty dangerous. So I'm going to go with the Jorogumo.
Come here, big fella.
And Yamagumo being the most dangerous.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
I've not seen so much killing since the last time Walmart downsized.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's like...
Well, I mean, orcs are pretty much the equivalent of any modern Walmart employee.
I'd say shopper, actually.
Harry!
And this is just customer support doing its job.
Oh god, no!
Kind of rooting for the orcs there on this one?
Yeah, you know, I'm a bit of a contrarian.
Yeah, fair. Astute observation there, Socrates.
No, wait, it's Mr. Gristle! He's my favorite! No, Mr. Gristle!
He dies like the rest.
No, not Mr. Gristle.
Indeed, Mr. Gristle. Alright.
Guardian says, hey, Raven, what's up? Wait a second, I've seen that art before. That's cool art you got there, Guardian. That's sweet. I'm doing alright. I hope you're doing well.
Alright, let's see. So now that's your mind. What do you want from me? Let's see. Let's get rid of the space in between us.
Oh, look at the tattoos on this guy.
Not bad, honestly. Not bad. Oh, but he's vulnerable to stealth, so I know how I'm taking him out. Fear executions. Okay, he can damage just about everything. He's fireproof, though. That'll be interesting. And he's enraged by mortal wounds. Okay, so he'll probably go crazy once I stab him.
Guardian says I'm doing good, about to eat burgers for dinner. That's awesome. We gotta love them burgers.
Alright. That clears out these guys. Alright, the siege wasn't so hard to break, I guess.
Yeah, we did that pretty quick. Hey,
okay.
hey, Raven and Lark, what do you think about the Ologs? Are they a good addition to the Lord of the Rings universe? I don't dislike them.
I thought they were supposed to be like the trolls.
Yeah, they are. They're basically
like...
war trolls.
Alright. Hey, fella.
Whoa!
Guess who's back?
It's the Grey Walker. I thought he was dead. He is.
I love that one orc's like body, like he sort of did like a very feminine, like a very feminine like motion, like moving his hand up in front of him and kind of turning his shoulder. He is like, you know, that looks.
He's the only one who had a logical reaction,
and the only one who got close to hitting you. It was a very feminine reaction.
Excuse you, don't interrupt the execution.
Don't interrupt me!
Alright, you ready to go? We had to censor that.
And he's dead.
Indeed. Now let's pick up some arrows. Good thing they just leave these spirit arrows around, otherwise I'd be in deep trouble.
Hey, Raven, Lark, if you could have one of the Primarch's weapons, which would it be? Mine would either be Logos, Portaraba's power armor, or the Raven's Talons, Korak's lightning claws.
Lark, can't, like, his armor also flies?
Yeah, I like the fact that his can fly, so I'll take that.
What do you mean leaving? Oh, right. I was already headed that way.
What the hell? Orcs in red aren't fast? What is this heresy?
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. Hail, Raven Knight, be honest, who will be remembered longer, Germ or Jur Tolkien? Germ? Oh, you mean George R.R. Martin versus J.R.R. Tolkien. Tolkien will be remembered longer. Martin will go the way of the dodo. He's already becoming very overrated.
Mm-hmm. See, can I pop these yet? Yes, I can.
Whee!
Yep, definitely Australian. That level, bro. Oof.
Either that or Ireland.
Well, a lot of Irish immigrants went to Australia.
Raven Knight, when you say it is an analysis, when I say it's not classroom appropriate.
Alright. Let's see. Okay, so they damaged a little bit, but think of the resale value.
I know, and the location is prestige.
To die for.
Literally.
Yes. Alright, let's identify. Search for the captain. Where are you? There you go.
Well, there's the warden.
He earns his world's best boss coffee mug. Alright, I hate to do this to you, Morden, but... No, actually, I don't.
Sauron is such an amazing villain. He has actual motivations and brought down Numenor by his speech checks alone. I know!
Man was rolling well that day.
Sauron was a really awesome villain.
Well, you
He's really cool.
Sauron is a bard?
The problem is he made some very poor calculations.
Yeah, siding with Morgoth.
Yeah, it was pretty dumb of him. And also, he very much overestimated his own rings capabilities. Like, they had very little effect on the elves, and they barely affected the dwarves.
They didn't affect the dwarves at all.
If anything, the rings might have made the dwarves a little bit more money hungry, but that's about it.
Nah, that's just what naturally happens when you spend all your time in a cave. True. Happened to me.
This is how we conquer Middle-earth, lads.
With Australian accents. Let's see what your weaknesses are again. Dazed by stealth and executions. Alright.
This is why I like Darth Vader more than Sauron. I think the difference between Darth Vader and Sauron is Darth Vader was a tragic villain. Sauron isn't tragic. But Darth Vader was way more calculated than Sauron.
Indeed. But anyway, swan dive into the greatest death of your life. How'd you like that one?
One man? Gondor should have sent more reinforcements. This is our city, Manfield. You're too late.
But what if I said I wanted to join?
No, I'm not here to fight you. I'm here to join up. I want to join the orc movement.
My social skills are just terrible. I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
Laura Bailey!
Laura Bailey, what are you doing here?
That is Laura Bailey. I'm fairly confident.
Oh, we just got $5 from Dylan Peterson.
Nice.
Okay, so I can't send much, but I feel you two deserve it. Have a great day, night, whatever. Thank you, Dylan. Very much appreciated. And $5 is more than enough. Thank you so much.
Really appreciate that, guys. And now, hey, I need to have a word with your boss. I'd like to apologize. Don't interrupt the adults are talking. Whoa,
Oh, he had a counter. Oh,
don't need to counter him when he's dead. I like his gauntlets, though.
yeah, it's a nice gauntlet. Gear. Defeating Captain. Oh, it went away.
Basically, when you kill him, you get gear.
How practical would Sauron's mace be? I guess it's fine. It's a little big, though.
Alright, so Blade of Numenor. Yeah, this is... Oh, it's right here.
The Blade of Numenor!
Oh, we get those later.
Oh. Yo, what's up, bitch?
Nah, I prefer Sheila.
My raiding party was trapped in the lower city overnight.
How many of you were there?
Not enough.
That doesn't answer my question.
Isekai still stands.
Are you sure?
We're about to lose the middle city, Ranger.
Why does he look like a thicker version of Aragorn?
He is.
We need to get up there as
You see, he takes part in the swole.
Wait.
So, Lark, what is your favorite creature in Mordor?
In Mordor? Oh, gosh.
Don't fall behind.
I like using the Graugs. Those are fun just to go stomping up, particularly the ones that can breathe fire.
The Graugs?
Yeah, because you can just, like, tear through things.
I don't know, I like the Drakes.
Yeah, but they're harder to control.
True.
If I could control them better, Drakes would win.
Raven, I came to join up with this group, Lark, then why is everyone dead?
You know, work hazards? I can't explain. Mr. Grizzle, he was just trying to get money for his family.
It's okay, so Peer of Epirus says that Idril is the worst character in the game because she's literally just woman character. And I kind of agree with that. Yeah, she only exists to be token female character. Give Shelob credit. At least she gave like visions and shit. Idril here doesn't do anything. Like
she's there to just go like, look at how bad things are getting. Like, oh, trust me, we know.
Why are orcs so entertaining when they're pure evil?
Because they're allowed to be pure. Why was Jack Horner so beloved in the new Puss in Boots movie? Sometimes just seeing people be twistedly evil is funny.
Hey, that's a good point. Rodan says, Sauron, I am the Dark Lord, I am all powerful. Gets his fingers cut off. No, not my digits.
Let me get them digits, baby.
Like, oh no, my fingers, my only weakness. How did you know?
I mean, he literally in the movie, he just straight up exploded. Apparently the weakness is in there.
Lark, if you came here to join, why is everyone dead, Raven? Well, I had to prove myself somehow.
Honestly, for orcs, that would probably be a legit way of getting hired.
Pretty much. But here's the sad thing. Even though we make fun of Idril for being the token female character, if you and I ended up in this world, I would somehow be a female character, given the way Hannah does these things.
If Hannah's the one that's...
If Hannah's the one putting us in there, I'm somehow coming in as a female character.
Could be worse. You could come in as a giant spider.
Yeah, I may come in as a giant spider. You never know. Okay, Raven Knight. I've seen both Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, Galadriel. Didn't really like both. Found her a boring character in Lord of the Rings, aggravating in Rings of Power. How was she in the books? Help me open my eyes. She was way more like the Lord of the Rings character in the original Lord of the Rings books. But the thing is, Rings of Power made her to be a warrior woman when that's not what she was. The thing was,
she was for briefly, but not during the time span of the.
Right, but my point being, like, her role was. She was like one of the most powerful and most important elves in all of Middle-earth. She was around from the First Age onward. She's seen the rising of man and the rising of Middle-earth. She's seen it all, and basically the whole point was that she's ready to lead her people out of Middle-earth because she sees what's coming. She sees that it's time to move on. I definitely prefer her in Lord of the
Rings. Blue is mine.
Shelob is a better character in the game than in the movie, which I don't really understand why her spider form is way more intimidating than the movie. That is interesting. I hadn't thought about that. Raven and Lark, these orcs have a sad excuse for a wah. Yeah, this is a very poor excuse for an orc wah.
Oh, trust me, they get better.
Well, the Warhammer 40k orcs would be most disappointed.
Indeed. These boys deserve a proper crumping. Oh, nice!
Orcs see Raven kill all their friends. Also, orcs, you're hired.
Alright, let's get dangerous. Get over here! No.
Idril, otherwise known as Woman Fighter 0.12335847329.
In essence, yes. I mean, give credit, like when we get like the elf, like the servant of Galadriel, at least that made some degree of sense why she was so tough.
Raven Knight, what was her character arc and such development and struggles? I don't know enough.
She had character arc?
Her character arc expands far more in the Silmarillion than in the Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings was not about Galadriel as much as it was about the Fellowship.
Oh, I thought we were still talking about Shelob.
No, he's asking about Galadriel, because he's saying that she was boring in Lord of the Rings and not interesting in Rings of Power. He's trying to understand what's good about her. And I'm saying, you had to read the Silmarillion.
Yes, just read this entire encyclopedia.
Well, no, what I'm saying is in the Silmarillion, it's an encyclopedia of the history of Middle-earth. It's not really a story. It's basically a history book. So you kind of need to read her history. Wait, Raven and Lark, is Shelob a Jorogumo?
By technical
definition, yes. Yes, she is by technical definition a Jorogumo.
Go ahead, get me. Watch me. How'd that work out for you? Freeze!
I'm afraid of that book. The Silmarillion, it is pretty heavy, I'm not gonna lie. It took me a couple tries to get through it.
Hold on, let me see if I can still do it. Where are you? Yes.
What is everyone talking about?
Yes!
Yeah, we're just talking about anything. Like, we were talking about how Idril is just token woman character. We were talking about how Galadriel, you need to read about her in the Silmarillion. We were talking about what it would take to join up with the orc movement. We were talking about how if Lark and I were put in the Lord of the Rings, I would somehow be made a chick for no other reason than because Hannah wants it so. Isn't that right, Hannah? If you're still watching. So we've been talking about a lot of stuff. Raven Lark, how would fare the Warriors of For Honor in the Lord of the Rings universe?
Yeah, they probably do all
They'd do fine. This world would suit them a bit better.
Yeah. Honestly, they'd probably rather fight these orcs than the orcs from 40k.
Sure. Lark, how long are you going to be in Romania?
About 8 days.
8 days, yep. Shelob is a Western Jorogumo, correct. That is about right.
So now I'm imagining a Jorogumo wearing a cowboy hat. Oh, sweet. I get the glaive.
All right, the glaive.
Means I roll a D10, fellas. Don't interrupt me.
I love the glaive. It's so awesome.
I find it situational, but
It is, but it's still safe.
Where's the rest of your orc party, guys? I feel like we need like at least a couple more. Ah.
Raven Knight. Anyways, I'm doing Horus Rising now. Have you heard of Samus? His introduction is hilarious. He's a demon.
Oh yes.
Sounds like a
Samus is the man around you.
Yeah, Samus is pretty awesome.
Getting Russell Crowe vibes from him.
Lark, what would Tolkien think of Berserk or Game of
We
Thrones?
made him pay for
Game of Thrones would go a little too pornographic for me. Berserk, he'd go, Jesus H. Priest, man, lighten up.
For honor, hero with a glaive win. They already do. Zhang Jun's Guandao is a glaive. So, look out! Samus is here!
Oh gosh, I remember cackling when I first heard that, because I was listening to an audiobook, and so hearing Toby Longworth do that was wonderful. Look a little shifty over there, man.
Secure the rabbit.
My place is here.
Make sure.
Yeah, get back to the kitchen, lady.
Dylan Peterson just sent $5 more. Here, have more money. Also, who's your favorite DC villain? Joker's probably the most entertaining, for sure. But that is a good question. Who is the best DC villain?
Thanks for the super chat there.
Thanks for the super chat, though. We'll have to think about that one.
See done.
Joker's the placeholder for right.
Joker's the placeholder, yeah.
But I'll be back on the wall before their next assault.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, shut up. You don't do anything.
Well, I'm supposed to. He doesn't either. Well, back to watching men die.
Well, Lark, good luck on your trip. Don't accept any invites to decrepit castles in the countryside unless you have shotgun rounds made from silver crucifixes.
Duly noted. Well, that cancels half my plans, though.
If you've come to fight for Minas Ithil, Ranger, report to Captain Barrow. Not come to join.
You don't know who I am, do you?
And it's safekeeping.
Speaking of watching men die, hello, Talion!
However, our raiding parties are targeting enemy captives in the lower city.
And how's that working out for you?
You wish to spread terror, Rex.
Yes. It's about time I tasted fear.
Probably tastes better than the grog they've been drinking, let's be frank.
Isn't he the voice of Raider? I think he is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. Like, the voice of Raider was also in the first Shadow game. Yeah, Shadow of Mordor, he was like your buddy that led the Outcasts. Alright, let's start investing.
Fun fact, some orcs in this game are immune to range, which technically means you could fire a thermonuclear missile directly at their skull and they'd walk it off. This is why 40k orcs wouldn't last. In this game! Yes. Samus Aran, one of my favorite female characters in gaming, intergalactic bounty hunter protagonist of the Metroid series. That Samus? No, Samus being a demon prince of chaos.
Or some other demonic doctor. The warp's weird, okay?
What is this game called? It's Shadow of War.
Those were my towers once. Now Sauron's corruption is
I don't know why, but I always thought Lark would make a great musketeer with a cocky personality and skilled swordsmanship, just picturing him toying with his opponent before disarming them.
Wait, who would do this?
You, Lark.
Me, a musketeer? I can work on my outrageous French accent.
Okay, I made a joke earlier. Can you read it?
No.
Let me go up and take a
No,
look.
just to spite you, we will. Okay, so we got...
The Silmarillion, read me every person. Why? The Silmarillion, good. Proceeds to inject them with every atom of the Lord of the Ring universe. Every person laying on the floor. I didn't lay on the floor. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed reading it. It was rough, but I enjoyed it.
Alright, back to it, and we are live.
Do the Nazguls count as commissars for orcs?
No, they'd be more like, honestly, Primarchs almost.
Yeah.
Told on Minas Ithil.
I've always pictured Raven as, well, a knight. Fair.
Raven Knight being a knight.
Well, at least you picture me as a knight and not a woman like Hannah does.
Hannah likes to do both. Alright, why is it two swords across the back with every game such of impracticality and discomfort? Because it looks cool. It's really cool.
It looks cool. We like it. Hey, Raven, I hope you can indulge me and explain how Celebrimbor could make the ring, but some of its powers in it without keeping the powers he had from the first game. How does this work? I can't explain it!
Oh, how he lost his powers? Basically forced all of his essence and power into the ring, so he lost all the power he had gained in the first one.
Oh, okay, there you go. Lark explained it.
Ow, 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 the birds, the birds, the
Maybe
birds.
Raven is a female knight, who knows?
Would Quarks be the firstborn Primarchs? So they're like, absolutely.
Yes.
Them Primarchs are rough.
I like to think that Sauron has a contact lens and it'll fall off at any minute.
Oh my gosh, I've seen the Family Guy stuff. Like, nobody move, nobody move, nobody move forward. Oh, I'm so grounded. It's like, that implies Morgoth gave him the contact lens, which makes it even funnier.
Yep.
Get it, where are you? Gosh dang it. There.
Found it. Nailed it. Go down. There you go. Y'all had it. There you go.
There we are.
The ruins of my kingdom, yet some things remain. Those are my barrows, still hidden from Sauron's sight. There I will show you why we must retrieve my ring.
For good PR, I assume.
Raven as a what? I couldn't. Oh well, he deleted it. Mal is here. I never could find the main story in these games. I would just run around catching bodies and getting my body took. Hey, you know, there you go.
Sometimes
that's fair.
Oh
Hey,
gosh.
hey Raven, did you ever watch? Hey Raven, did you ever watch the second Hobbit movie? I'm sorry, but Benedict Cumberbatch's Smaug and Sauron for like 2 minutes is now my headcanon voice for both of them. Such a heartthrob. I actually like Benedict Cumberbatch playing Smaug. He was really awesome.
Hork. Nothing else special. It's just Hork. Hey guys.
Lark, how did the Master of Sauron control the army of Balrogs, and can Balrogs fly?
I think I don't think they. Oh, get out of here, you scamp. We were in the middle of a conversation. Don't interrupt. Now, where were we? Oh, you.
Hey Raven, do you know what a panic attack is? Yes, I do. I do know what a panic attack is. I've had panic attacks. I suffer from PTSD. I occasionally have them.
Yep.
Why couldn't people stand Sauron? He was an eyeful.
Oh, I get it.
You know, I'm surprised there hasn't been an anime based on Lord of the Rings. I'd much prefer an anime than a live-action show.
Honestly, yes. But
Yeah.
you gotta understand, the Tolkien family is very protective of their brand, and I doubt they'll be so willing to work with people again after the travesty that was Rings of Power. Let's see, who should we pick next? Let's get these guys covered first. Oh, look, he looks happy. Look at him. Terrified of stealth.
Sorry, we never did answer your question, Labaj. Lark got distracted.
Oh, right.
Pyrrhus answered. He controlled the Balrogs because he made them, and while we don't know if the Balrogs could fly, I think a Balrog flies in this game.
Yeah. Just remember, not everything in this game is canon to how Tolkien wanted it. Now, you, get over here.
Sauron Senpi? Oh, Sauron Senpai. I don't know. I did hear that one of the reasons Rings of Power was so bad was because some of the things the Tolkien family did. No, Rings of Power was bad because not only were they inaccurate to the lore, but they clearly had an agenda involved.
Yeah.
They changed the races of a lot of characters for the sake of it. They rewrote Galadriel's whole lore. They made most of the male characters stupid or incompetent. They made Sauron basically a cuck.
Yeah, which, if he's going to be a cuck, it should be for Morgoth and no one else. But anyway, gentlemen, I want you to look at Grug here. As you can see, there is nothing between those ears. It's clear from your vacant expression.
The lights aren't on upstairs.
Well, I feel obligated to rid his existence.
Iron Viper says, what would you do if you got isekai? If I got hit by Truck Coon and I got isekai'd into another world, it depends on a lot of factors. Am I the hero of the world, or am I just an NPC? Am I still me, or am I a monster? Am I a guy, or am I a girl? There are very important...
There's factors here we got.
There are factors we need to consider. Let's see. Raven and Lark, if you were supervillains, what would your powers and enemies be? I don't ever see myself as a supervillain just because I'm kind of a lawful good kind of guy. Although Lark over here has played a villain a few times.
Radiation. Radiation or necromancy.
Hannah, knowing Raven's luck, he'd be turned into a girl. I know, Hannah. I know. That's what I'm saying.
Where are you?
Why do I keep hearing the Pink Panther theme while Lark is crouching?
Because it's how it's supposed to work.
Do-do. 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 Anyway. What if you got isekai'd into the world of Lord of the Rings as a human? Oh, well, Am I Numenorian? Am I...
Because if we're Numenorian, we're basically superheroes.
Oh, okay, so I'm a superhero in the Lord of the Rings. I'd be awesome. I'd be flirting with elves. I'd be off slaying orcs. It'd be awesome. Let's see. Raven gets teleported into For Honor and marries a polymom and makes the Blackstone Ravens. Blackstone Ravens actually sounds like a Space Marine chapter.
So, somebody make that. Somebody
make that. Quick.
We need fan art for that.
Somebody make the Blackstone Ravens. What if you reincarnate as a monster creature but retain your memory of your current life, then you choose what monster? Well, I want to be a centaur, because I like centaurs, but okay, I know you want a real monster. I'd want to be a dragon, dude. I want to be a freaking dragon. That'd be awesome, you know? I want to be a dragon. I want to be a dragon. Mean dragon. Raven would be a human Chuck. You mean chick, right, Hannah?
Or Chad.
Raven Knight's villain persona is literally evil Ranma 1/2. Evil Ranma? Wait, no, evil Ranma was a female, because I remember that episode where Ranma got his male and female side split, and the female side was evil somehow. That was a weird episode.
Yeah, well, it was weird.
Raven, if I got hit by a truck into another world, my first thoughts would be, how fast was that truck going? Did anyone get the number of that truck?
Wise to the ranger tricks, joke's on you. I'm too stupid for that nonsense.
Let's see.
Oh, camera. Yay.
Good God, Grook, I've never seen an orc who genuinely looked like he had never had a single thought in his entire life. To think is a foreign concept to him. Hell, concepts are a foreign concept to him.
All right, come here, fellas. Come here, everyone. I'd like to let you all have...
As a dragon furry, I'd massively agree. Okay. Oh! He's toasty!
Remember, kids, grog kills! Woo! Hold on. Don't die, I needed your help.
Hey, Raven and Lark, what is your biggest fear? Like we're gonna tell you that over a live stream. Lark's just spiders.
You son of a gun! Alright, I'll leave you boys to handle it from here.
Evil Raven Knight is just Owl Samurai. Oh, actually, that kind of makes sense. Or Crow Viking. My great enemy is the Crow. Actually, no, my mortal enemy is the Dragon Master, I would say. Yeah, just something cool like that. I don't think Raven or Lark would be good in a horror movie. They'd be chasing the monster down. You're the monster! You don't get to run away! Come back here and scare me!
Yeah, we also live in the South where everyone's pretty much armed.
Yeah, that's the thing. If we were attacked by... If, like, a slasher came out at us, like, he comes out... I just pull a gun. You're in the wrong house, boy. Anyway. Winners don't use grog. Very true.
I like that. That's great.
I wish there was a game set during the fall of Arnor. That'd actually be kind of cool, I think. I have a feeling that supervillain Lark would do nothing but make puns until you piss him off when he's terrifying.
That is exactly how it would go. Literally, I have a Death Domain Priest that is exactly how I play him. That and telling my other comrades to please don't do something stupid, they proceed to do stupid things.
I thought Raven's enemy was a guy named Keith. Yes, it is, Hannah. My mortal enemy is a guy named Keith.
Oh gosh, look out for Keith.
Look out for Keith. Raven's arch nemesis would be the Dragon Lord. That'd be kind of neat.
What about the...
Wrong! The British Empire used grog!
Actually, most sailors used grog because it was like rum just like watered down so it could last a little longer. But these guys probably is not watered down. It's like pure ethanol if I had to guess.
No, I meant you'd have Ranma's gender-swapping powers, except it's on your own will instead of triggered by hot water, but you'd just be evil. So you mean I could just change my gender at will, but I'd be evil with it? No, here's the thing. I do that now. Dude, no, seriously. If I had Ranma's gender-swapping abilities, I would abuse the shit out of that. No, this is what I do. Okay, I'm told... Lark, you know this.
I know you long enough to know
we would drive up to, like, a drive-thru, right? I would hide my face, but then I'd go like, okay, first, pour water on me. Okay, so pour water on me. So I'm a chick. So then I speak in my most girly voice, like act very girly to make my order. Then we drive up, pour hot water on me. I turn back into a guy. We get there. Guy looks, are you the one who made the order? Yeah, that's me. Where'd the girl go? What girl? Are you assuming my... No, just, here's your food. So then as soon as I hand him the money, here, let me get your change. Pour cold water. I'm back there. Like, what the fuck? We got you. And then, like,
you'd literally be gender fluid.
Anyway. Evil Legged Lark is just an exiled Spartan. That's kind of awesome.
The real question isn't who's Evil Legged Lark. The real question is who's Good Legged Lark. You should see some of my Sith run-throughs.
Raven, listen, guys, come on, it's not a fetish, it's a prank, bro.
In essence.
In essence. My power would be necromancy, so I could bring back the hero's parents so they can tell the hero about how disappointed they are in him. I'm a villain who what you don't expect. That's kind of evil right there, I like that. I was thinking about playing this game. Give me 5 reasons as to why I should not play it. I want to know if cons outweigh the pros. You want us to tell you why not to play this game. Okay, if you do not like
Lord of the Rings,
if you do not like Lord of the Rings, you will not like this game.
Get back here!
If you do not like medieval fighting combat games, you will not like this game. The game, I will admit, can be a little long-winded with all the fortresses that you have to capture. I'll admit that.
Fortress is the best part.
Some missions are a little tougher than others. You can be overwhelmed. Yeah, those are some reasons not to play it, but I think it's fun.
He wasn't using it anyway. Gentlemen?
The taste of their food and the beauty of their women made the British great sailors. The taste of their food is not... We're gonna have to... That's the point. I gotcha. Okay, guys, I gotta go. Super time here, and we may be watching Wakanda Forever. Pray for me. You are in our prayers, my friend.
Enjoy the underwater Aztecs. Surprise.
Well, I can't think of a lot of bad reasons to play the Italian Sniper. I think it's a good game.
It is a really good game.
Raven, being a knight, joins a holy order. Lark, being a legate, joins the nearest imperial army and marches the armies of darkness all over the face of the earth with the Holy Grail or something.
Yeah. We're marching over the armies of darkness to fight our ill-fated war on high prices.
Indeed. It's the only way to do it.
All right, hold still. We're going to get a good shot of you with the camera. Wait, this isn't a camera. Sorry. Would you like to... Hold on. So we'll definitely get a better shot of you. You have to remain still. Sir, remain still for the shot. Remain still for the shot. Remain still for the shot. Give me a big smile now.
Raven and Lark, what would you do with the strength of Yujiro Hanma? Who's Yujiro Hanma?
I would use that strength to find out who Yujiro Hanma is.
The game is funny because of the ragdoll and some of the lines. Yeah, the lines are hilarious.
Some of the orcs are so well done. The Nemesis system is it saddens me that there is no other game that has a similar system to
What would Hannah be in a Lord of the Rings world? She would be a dwarf. Hannah would be a dwarf because dwarves are incredibly funny and incredibly creative, but they're stubborn.
Either that or a hobbit.
She might be a hobbit, but hobbits are a little too boring for Hannah. Hannah says, being on the bad guys team is the most fun. We get free snacks. That you do. And you get dental.
Depends on your evil union. I'm sorry, I give myself just a union. Come on. Work with me here. Why is this easier on Xbox?
But the real question is, can Hannah rock a beard? I don't know. Hannah, can you rock an awesome beard? Mm-hmm. I bet you Hannah could rock an awesome beard. Are you calling Hannah short? Is she short? Short!
Get those dwarves involved. That's a grudging.
That's a grudging too far.
There you go. Alright. I should probably do the actual mission.
Yeah, you might want to go ahead and get on with that, especially if we want to get to a good stopping point.
You're right. Alright. Goodbye, I can't live in this world.
I mean, we still got time. We got about, I'd say, less than an hour. So we're still good, but...
Yeah, we're still good. We good. Seriously, what time is it?
It's about 9:30.
Oh, we're good. Yeah. Alright, Shadows of the Past. Let's play as our favorite elfsmith.
Hello, Raven Lark. Hello, half-eaten calzone. Glad to have you.
He's my favorite half-eaten calzone.
I think my favorite orc is the Tower, which is a callback to the previous.
Oh, yeah, I remember the Tower.
I like that one.
I kill him so many times. Because he keeps coming back.
Bro, the dwarves in Tolkien's world would walk all over the Warhammer grudges.
Honestly, yeah. Here's the thing, though. I miss Torvin. Torvin was a great addition.
Torvin was awesome. But I would love to see Thorin Oakenshield leading the armies of Erebor against the Karazankor.
Just like a Belagor Iron Hammer.
Yeah, I know, but Thorin is awesome. He was such a Chad.
Oh, sweet, motion-activated doors. These elven smiths were powerful. It's a bit dusty, but, the rent is low. We didn't do well.
Hey, Raven, what's your opinion on the Far Side Enclave? They're the only good group out there, I guess, in Warhammer, but But when you really think about it, what does tall mean? What is tall? What is short? Why short? When short? Short shorts. That's a grudgeon.
Who wears short shorts? I wear short shorts.
I mean, I'm wearing shorts, but they're not short shorts.
Indeed. But how short is a short short?
I believe Heidegger once said.
Yeah, that's great, right? Alright, who's been messing with the filters?
Attack! Yeah!
It was so brutal we couldn't tell you how it went. Alright. Unleash Elven Rage. You know, it just doesn't have the same...
Hey, why are ghosts terrible liars? Because people can see right through them. Ugh.
In my wrath, I was determined to punish him for his transgression.
Ah, nope. Bad touch.
Bad touch, Harry. I notice Hannah hasn't said anything about what I said about her being a dwarf.
She's scheming evilness.
She's already...
You're right. You know what she'd be? She'd be a chaos dwarf.
Raven and Lark, what specifically made the white tree to bloom when Minas Tirith got a new king?
Magic.
Magic.
That's what I'm going to say.
The will of Eru Ilúvatar.
There we go.
That.
Step aside.
You know what? I want... you know how in Warhammer people say, "For the Emperor!" I want in Lord of the Rings someone to say, "For Ilúvatar!"
We might be able to work with something like that. Not sure Ilúvatar would approve all of our practices
Well,
here.
it's funny. In the Lord of the Rings movies and books, I don't think Ilúvatar's even mentioned.
He's referenced, but he's not directly mentioned.
Right.
I don't think he's directly mentioned until the Silmarillion.
This elf is idiotic. He's like the Necrontyr being shocked that the Deceiver betrayed them.
I know.
I know, yeah. Celebrimbor's kind of stupid. At least in this game, he's kind of stupid.
Arrogant, I think, is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Am I even not enough for you guys? You keep... That's it. Elven Rage!
Elven Rage! It's almost as potent as Brooklyn Rage!
No, nothing can match the Brooklyn Rage! And get that one.
Raven, Lark, you think Gollum could become a hobbit again if he wore the ring of Celebrimbor? No, he's too far gone.
He's corrupted.
He's too far gone to go back to what he was.
Yep. Let's body check the Lord of Darkness.
Yeah!
He's a rogue.
Why didn't you stab him? Okay, now you're force pushing him? Come on, just stab the dude.
You violated the warranty. Thanks, dude. I was looking for that.
Yeah, Gandalf references him a few times, especially in the movies. Did he?
Yeah, like when he's saying, like, he was like, one time I was sent back until my task is done.
Oh, yeah, because Eru Ilúvatar brought him back then, but he didn't mention Ilúvatar.
Yeah, he just referenced.
Right.
So you got Crump by Sauron. Isn't Chicago Rage just a mag dumping a Tommy gun? Yeah, like back
in the good old days.
Mission complete. What do you mean? Oh, come on. I killed the last. You suck. I totally did that one. I'll come back and finish it later.
The ring is lost for now, but we can still secure the Palantir.
Then we will go to the Great Hall. Idril is there. She may be able to help us.
You know, if you love the Palantir so much, maybe you should just marry... Oh, crap.
Oh, no!
I'll put you down like a dog. Don't tell PETA. He'll get jealous. Only we get to put down innocent animals. Because literally, that thing was just Karagor's like, I'm just minding my own business, finally escaped from the cruelty of the orcs, and immediately gets headshot. Let's see, do we have any worms I can interrogate nearby?
Old Yeller?
Old Yeller?
That was Old Yeller you just put down.
Oh gosh, can you imagine? We found a way to cure Old Yeller up as ready to be... What was that? Sorry, couldn't hear you over the gunshot.
Scottish resistance.
Huh? Hello!
I'd find you one day.
He came back!
Me and the Scar have been waiting a long time.
And not that long. I mean, it wasn't that long ago that we fought. But bring it on, buddy. Glad
Come on.
to see you.
Oh, he's arrow-proof. Come get me, big fella. You should have brought reinforcements, champ. But I appreciate your tenacity. I'm gonna remember you fondly. Right in the kidney.
You'll not have me that way.
In what way would I have you, buddy?
Before, one word now.
Are you sure? Are you absolutely... Oh, are you adaptive?
Always calling.
I think he's adaptive.
What orcs lack in cunning, they make up.
Come on, I got this. Nice try.
Those numbers are a little smaller today.
You know what? I hope he comes back.
Yeah, I like this guy.
I admire his tenacity. But I do appreciate the loot.
I'd rather fight Tolkien orcs than the Skaven.
Oh gosh,
God,
those
yeah.
Skaven are relentless. They are everywhere.
If this was a Skaven invasion, we'd already be dead.
No, we just drown in the sea of their own blood.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see. So used to the Xbox controller. Alright, let's get a better dagger.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
No, I didn't. Let's skin.
Ooh, we just got $20 donation from Stacy St. Peter. Gotta give some love to you too. Seeing your live streams and videos every day, and it changed my mood. Y'all are really doing God's work.
Aw,
thank you very much,
thank you.
Stacy. That means a lot, and the donation is very generous. Thank you so much. We look forward to continuing.
Greatly appreciate that.
All right. Celebrimbor having an execution efficiency so bad he did not just not kill his enemy. He gave his enemy the one thing to defeat him, and I thought Lawbringer had a horrible execution with the off.
Yeah, he was doing good, but then that Sauron ruined that streak, I'm afraid. Oh, it's below me.
Sees Skaven. Hans, get the Flammenwerfer. It's true, though.
Do we not want to get the wounded inside?
Keep the wounded outside. We'll let the orcs eat them.
Yay! Seeing the stone.
Tyranids show up. Sauron. I'm done. See ya.
Oh gosh, that is cool. I think Sauron probably could corrupt the Tyranid hive mind.
That'd be interesting. Sauron corrupting the Tyranid
that'd be
hive. Dude, that'd be crazy. Aaron's here. Oh my God. Okay, glad to see you, Aaron. You had a lot to contribute there. Miss talking to you today.
Our past to fear.
Quick question: what's the difference between this game and the Rings of Power? They both seem to disrespect the lore. This game disrespects the lore, but it creates something entertaining that the fans wanted to see.
It doesn't so much disrespect the lore as it sort of veers from it, whereas Amazon Rings of Power tries to overwrite the lore.
Well, let's put it this way: when this game was made, the creators are saying, "What would the fans like to see in a Lord of the Rings game?" When Rings of Power was made, they said, "What do we want to force through Lord of the Rings?" Well, the Rings of Power folks said, "Let's take Lord of the Rings and force what we want into it. We want to force messages and themes and stuff like that." With this, it's saying, let's just make something entertaining. You want to kill orcs? You want to fight for the ring? You want to have really cool wraith powers? Here you go. Both are not true to the lore, but one did it for the sake of the fans. The other did it for the sake of, well, themselves.
I'm just going to go on record as I greatly adore the...
Aaron, why are we mind-controlling black people?
Oh yeah, don't tell extra credit.
Yeah, whoa, we're mind-controlling black people. Vegeta, I think it's just you and me now, black man.
Defend the gate. Hey, Cliff. Oh, sorry, Ray Raven, Portcullis.
Portcullis!
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 I love portcullises. For those of you that don't get that joke, I'm sorry.
If you do get that joke, then we love you. Guys, if you actually got that portcullis joke, you are our favorite, okay? I pray that someone, one out of the 40 people watching right now, get that joke.
It requires some obscure knowledge. Haha!
Hey Lark, what would Tolkien have thought of the Skaven and their origin story?
Honestly, the Skaven, I think he'd be kind of impressed with the concept.
Yeah, honestly.
Because like, wait, they're the bad guys, right? Yeah. Like, impressive.
Labaj says he got it. Wait, Labaj got the joke about the portcullis?
Yeah.
Labaj, you actually got that joke? So you're familiar with the movie we're talking about? You know the movie? No, you got to tell us what the movie is, Labaj. You got to prove to me now that you know what we're talking about, because I don't believe
if
it.
that even is your real name.
And Rodan, I totally get it. What's the movie then? What movie were we referencing? Duncan says, "Hey Raven, I'm back. Good to have you back, Duncan."
All right.
Aaron says, "Skaven, dance with me, Lewis." I don't know. I'm sorry. It's fine if you don't. It's not a big deal. It's just we know some obscure stuff.
Thank you, Rift Tracks.
I didn't get it. Sadly, my mind immediately went to is Portcullis the new Macaclations for Raven? No.
Oh, I mean, that is a good reference to make with Shad and all that.
Yeah.
We were making a reference to a movie, a very obscure movie.
We better explain. Okay, so there was a movie way back in the day, called Jack the Giant Killer. And Lark and I are big fans of the group Rift Tracks, who basically make fun of movies. And they did a live show where they made fun of Jack the Giant Killer. There's a scene in the movie where the king shouts, "Close the portcullis!" And they just turn this into a whole thing throughout the movie, saying, like, quick, like, you're just using that as an excuse to say portcullis, aren't you? Oh, no. And a portcullis is, for those who don't know, but if you watch Shad, you know what it is. It's basically the gate that you would lower to block people out of a castle. So throughout the movie, they just basically go, "Portcullis!" And then, like, someone will say, "Did you pack up?" Like, they'll say, "Did you pack everything? Do you have the portcullis?" Father, that's ridiculous. Like, so, there you go.
And now we enjoy the pleasures of artillery. Die, worthless scum.
Hey, Raven, have you read the 40K Arcs of Moans book? No, I haven't.
Destroy it.
Well, Caliber, we're settled down there.
I do wonder what Tolkien would have thought about how much Warhammer Fantasy, since they did take much of his work, like Krakenrock the Black, seems heavily inspired by Anglicon the Black.
He might sue.
He might just sue. Aaron, brave, Sir Talion. He was not in the least but scared to be mashed into a
let's not get crazy.
Or to have his eyes gouged out and his elbow broken.
I'm not sure.
To have his kneecap split and his body burned away. His limbs all hacked and mangled, brave Sir Talion. His head smashing and his heart ripped out. His nostrils.
That's enough music now. Oh gosh, I love that movie. Wait, I gotta destroy the siege beast? I don't want it. We're friends. We've bonded. Think of all the... Oh, we got one still coming. Come for it, buddy. Do it. Get some.
Baranor is actually a pretty well-written character and makes sense within the context of the world with the horror dream. Yeah, I like
He makes more sense there than the chick.
Yeah, he really does.
Because, like, oh yeah, he was an ambassador's son to Gondor.
Yeah, I like Baranor more than Irilith or whatever her name was.
Yeah, you can actually play as him in, like, his own little campaign. So I'm fine with him. It's the chick that I really just like, there's no purpose for you being here.
Honestly, his son Christopher was more Sue happy. Yeah, I'll be real honest. I think Christopher sometimes looked for problems.
Yeah, the thing is, though, like, I understand Tolkien for him, it was like his big work. For Christopher, it was like an extension almost of his father. It is like the last remnant of it, and he wanted to protect it.
He wanted to protect it a lot, and I don't get me wrong, I get it. I respect it, but at the same time, I think there were times he was looking for issues. Like with the Lord of the Rings movies, there's no way you're going to get it perfect, obviously. But he said it was a terrible creation. I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure, Chief? Yeah. Anyway.
It's just the nature of the beast, I'm afraid.
Aaron says, don't name that siege beast. It'll feel bad when you kill him.
I'm sorry. He's my dog, Mom. I'll put him down. That one I had no clue.
This person says Christopher should have stopped Rings of Power. Aaron says he tried.
He died.
Like he would have stopped it when he died. Rings of Power happened. See, that's the thing. When Christopher was alive, they couldn't do Rings of Power. But once he died, they said, all right, we can do it now.
Yeah, they were essentially waiting for him to die so they could get away with their...
Oh, this person, Brother Lord Calaloyla says, Christopher's son, Simon, actually liked the Lord of the Rings movies.
Well, good for Simon. My
name is Simon. I like burn in hell.
All right.
Hey, Raven, what's your favorite Space Marine Legion? Legion or Chapter? If it's Legion... Probably the Dark Angels. The Dark Angels are probably my favorite. Either that or the Raven Guard. But if we're talking Chapter, probably the Black Templar. Either that or the Space Sharks. Just because I like the idea of that Space Sharks. Like, you're just looking at, like, we're gonna need a bigger starship. In fact, I think we might need Starship Velociraptor!
Do you think the first time they encountered the Tyranids, they said that? We're gonna need a bigger fleet.
Yep. Christopher Tolkien looked in the future by mistake. Was he talking about the Hobbit movies or Rings of Power? The world may never know. I actually like the Hobbit movies. I know a lot of people say they're bad. I actually like them.
They're okay. The thing is, I agree with Peter Jackson. They shouldn't have been stretched over, but he was. But the thing is, they said, you're going to make this into a trilogy. And he said, I really don't want to. And he said, if you don't make it into a trilogy, then we're going to fire the team you used in the original.
Wow, no more White Scars? I like the White Scars, but you asked for my favorite. Like, it's hard for me to pick, okay? I like each of them in a different way. I don't like it when people ask me about my favorites. It's kind of like when I have kids one day. Who's your favorite child? I can't say!
Oh gosh, have you seen that one comic where it's just like, Mom, who do you love more? Oh, I love you both equally. One walks off. It's you, and by a lot.
Yep.
That's how I work with my orcs.
Aaron says Hobbit movies were good, and that's the problem. They could have been great.
I'll agree with that. That's
that.
definitely. I will say, Thorin Oakenshield, who they got to play him, perfect casting there.
Raven, I thought your favorite Space Marine chapter would be the Knights of the Raven. Is that a chapter? I haven't heard of that.
I think they made it for you.
Oh, they made it for me? Aw, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Alright.
The behind-the-scenes footage of The Hobbit is actually tragic and saddening to watch. I haven't seen it.
I'm sorry, boy.
They're more unfaithful than the Lord of the Rings movies, but they're still pretty good. And that's the thing. I know that they're unfaithful, but they're still entertaining movies.
I also think, I'm going to say this, I don't think the CGI in The Hobbit, like, for the orcs was that bad. Like, everyone tries to point at, like, the main orc and go, like, oh, he was so bad. It's like, I thought he was okay.
I thought he was fine, and the CGI for Smaug was sick.
Oh, I'm sorry, they broke your...
Richard Armitage was the best dwarf, and you can't tell me otherwise. You know what? Give them credit. They made the dwarves awesome in The Hobbit. Unlike in Lord of the Rings, where the only dwarf we saw was Gimli, who was kind of a joke. In The Hobbit, they made them kind of awesome. You can't deny that.
Yep.
The gates are holding.
Hannah makes an even more good-looking girl avatar for Raven. Dark helmet, hot. Why is The Hobbit considered worse than Lord of the Rings? Because they took more liberties, and they also
stretched it.
They stretched it out longer than it needed to.
Because The Hobbit isn't as long a tale as they made it out to be.
Aaron Rowell, Shadow of Mordor and War is more lore-friendly and better than Rings of Power. Yes.
Undoubtedly so.
How dare you? Gimli was a Giga Chad for the first movie. Remember the scene with the mountain giants fighting while the party tries to sneak past? If memory serves, that scene was a single paragraph in the original book. Good movie, but way too stretched out. Agree, they were two-way stretched out, but he didn't have a choice. They basically told Peter Jackson, we want you to direct. I don't want to. Well, we're making you because we'll stop production on your current movie if you don't.
Well, no, not on his current movie. Like, we will fire the team you used and have a strong relationship with.
Right, and so he says, fine, I'll do it. And then they say, oh, but you also need to make it a trilogy.
Yep. Absolute nonsense. Oh, she will? I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention because I didn't care.
Yeah.
But anyway, bro, how you doing?
Which dwarves look better, the Narnia dwarves or the Hobbit dwarves? Hobbit dwarves. Hobbit dwarves.
Hobbit dwarves. I'm going to say Warhammer.
Hey, Raven and Lark, am I wrong to say I'd rather fight the Rat Boys instead of the Sloth from 40K?
The Sloth?
What are the Sloth?
I need more answers.
Oh, you want to return to Shelob for answers?
Yeah, totally. That's totally why I'm doing it.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
That's the reason. That's exactly the BS reason.
Smaug was extremely cool, but they just had to add Sauron, even though he was never involved. He was making omelets in Mordor. Actually, according to what I researched, and someone correct me if I'm wrong, but according to what I researched, the reason Gandalf had to leave the group so often was because he was investigating a necromancer in Dol Guldur, which wasn't mentioned in the Hobbit book, but was mentioned in a short story, and that necromancer was Sauron. I'm pretty sure I read that. Because I looked up, like, in the book, because I read the Hobbit book, and it never said where Gandalf went, so I looked it up, and it said that Gandalf went to Dol Guldur to investigate a necromancer. Yeah, Sauron was in Mirkwood when the Hobbit happened. See, I was right. In fact, hold on, where's my phone? I'm going to look it up right now.
This is
We need the ring.
Planter this, ring that. Come on, Celebrimbor, chill out. Now, let's focus on.
Okay, where was Gandalf during the Hobbit? Just your average day necromancer? No. Let's see. I don't think he was just an average necromancer.
He was something special. Truly. Now, I think of the way it was, like in the original The Hobbit, it was just a necromancer, but then in the newer rendition of The Hobbit...
Okay, here's what it says. In the books, the necromancer had been growing in strength for centuries, and many of the wise suspected it was Sauron. But the first time Gandalf tried to investigate, 900 years before The Hobbit, Sauron fled into the east. This led to a watchful peace that lasted almost 400 years. But eventually Sauron returned with increased strength to Dol Guldur. 90 years before The Hobbit, Gandalf entered Dol Guldur again in secret. He discovered the necromancer was Sauron and retrieved the map and key of Erebor from Thrain. But the White Council didn't act against Sauron, largely because of Saruman's stalling. He was already plotting independently of the Council and thought that if Sauron grew stronger, the One Ring would reveal itself. After 90 years, Saruman discovered Sauron also knew where the ring had been lost and was also searching for it. So Saruman agreed to an attack on Dol Guldur. This is during the events of The Hobbit. Boom! I was right. Boy!
No, that's a different game. Good grab. Kill the horse.
So I was not wrong. He was Sauron. Give me some.
And I'll be back.
Lark, I'm hanging here.
Yes, and?
Lark left me hanging. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, here we go. There we go.
But Sauron will be back in Sauron 2, the return of...
Sauron first showed up, gets destroyed, and spends the rest of his time as a pissed-off Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Not the way I would have put it, but yes.
Sauron, the pissed-off ghost, you know.
And I'm taking more of his crap.
Hey, Raven, what if Doomslayer was in Lord of the Rings? He'd be Doomslayer in Lord of the Rings.
Honestly, the ring might do some nonsense to corrupt him, considering how much rage he has in him.
I have to admit, I was largely put off in this game originally because of Waifu Shelob, who looks at that thing in the movies and says, "Can I date that?"
The internet.
The internet.
And Japan. Honestly, though, not a bad fort they got over there.
Hey, Raven, how's For Honor doing? Doing good.
We're not on For Honor.
The only problem I have with Shadow of Mordor is that they forged a Ring of Power. Only Sauron knew how to do that, and that's why the One Ring was so important. Is that true? I thought in the story Celebrimbor did.
No, he forged all the other rings of power.
Oh, yeah.
And Sauron then forged a ring in secret.
Ah, gotcha. Come
on. Zoom in. There we go.
LOL for Horner, like Jack Horner. Ha. Yeah. Random question, but is it a bad thing to be ambitious when it comes to writing? Essentially, you write something since you want to do tons of sequels and prequels for it. I don't think that's a bad thing. You just need to be careful. Like, for example, I wrote a story called New Epic, and New Epic is about New Epic is basically a story that I created that people could use for like Dungeons and Dragons or for their own stories or stuff like that. I don't think it's wrong to be overly ambitious. You just got to be careful. Okay, Sauron taught Kella how to make rings of power, but not a one ring or ruling ring. Okay, gotcha. I understand.
All right. No, give me the intel.
As far as this story is concerned, it fits. Just doesn't fit with Tolkien's original story. Agreed. Raven, the Sloth are called maggot men for a reason. Imagine a parasitic version of Halo's hunters. They are so absolutely vile in the art they have that I hope they get some minis for the game. I'm good, thanks. Oh my gosh, a green skin!
Oh my god.
Hey, Raven and Lark, what would Tolkien think of Marvel and DC?
He probably would not like them.
He would not like them, probably wouldn't care.
I mean, keep in mind, this guy hated Disney. And he would probably look at Marvel and... Oh, hello.
I like that his name is Douche.
What a douche.
Hey, this guy's a total douche.
Oh, hi, Ghoul. How you doing? Oh, you poor son of a gun. Oh, right, there's hunters.
What would Tolkien think of omelets? These are distasteful.
But I like them. You just came in right as I had Elven Rage activated. You poor son of a gun.
And Deuce the Skewer's dead.
Just by a shoulder shove. Maybe I am a warden. I'll be taking that.
This one was trying to be subtle.
He is not.
He was not subtle.
I mean,
He literally just shouted out, "Hey, look at me!"
I'm ambushing you. We're like, all right, moron, let me show you which way the sun goes.
Assume that Tolkien hates everything that isn't myth or British or tea or Christianity. Agreed.
That's fair. This ghoul stuff making me act up.
Tolkien sees 40k orcs. Very interesting. Show me more.
Okay, but he might like those orcs.
He might find those interesting. Living fungus, you say?
There's fungus among us.
Ease disease.
There's malaria in the area. Ooh, hold on, what's this? I sense a Gondorian artifact nearby. Alright, let's see. Gotta sneak in. And by sneak in, I mean kill a few people.
At least Tolkien wasn't as hateful as Lovecraft.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, but...
Not today, heretics.
Why didn't you shoot the fire?
Oh, I don't have that upgrade yet.
Oh.
Yeah, that is an upgrade. I just want the shiny thing. Quit throwing things at me.
Lark just said Among Us, I must grab the shotgun. No, it'd be worse if Lark said Fortnite.
And screw that one guy in particular.
Hey, Raven and Lark, have either of you ever platinumed a video game before? Yeah, I've gotten platinum on For Honor.
I can't think of any.
Aaron, no, you must not fight the orcs. You must understand them. Extra credit said so. Extra credit can suck a big one!
For that, they die.
Or behold, the element of surprise. Raven, you mean the element you just lost?
In essence.
Orcs are misunderstood.
Ow.
You got plat on For Honor when? Very early on. Like, we're talking maybe 3rd or 4th season. I busted a gut trying to get through it.
Whew, that was rough.
I don't get the whole Lovecraft hate. I've listened to multiple audiobooks of his most famous works, and the racism is honestly really easy to miss.
Yep.
Yeah, but the thing is, people don't care. It's kind of like if like everyone seems to really like Star Wars, right? But if it suddenly came out tomorrow that George Lucas was secretly a racist Nazi, oh well, now we hate all of them. All of Star Wars was secretly racist from the beginning. You just didn't see it, you know.
Yeah.
One sharp blow to the head will split your skull.
Raven, what's your favorite orc? Wah. I don't know them all.
Grimgors. Anytime. Actually, no. Grom the Paunch. Man just wanted some food.
Plot twist, extra credits is run by Sauron. No, Sauron's smarter than that.
Sauron would have better writing and be more convincing.
I doubt the orc who stole it knew of its heritage.
Honestly, I do enjoy like their little back and forth whenever you find one of the artifacts. It helps with character development, and sometimes it can actually be funny.
Half orc and half elf got chop of one D&D. Oh, I'm doing a video on that. Don't worry, we're gonna talk about that heresy.
Heresy.
I've got a response video in the works. Don't worry about that.
Oh, we have things to say.
Have you seen Record of Ragnarok? I've seen pages. I've not read it. Even then, Lovecraft said he never did. It's not like he was involved in any racist murders or lynchings. He was just paranoid. The dude was literally
honestly, his beliefs were not that outlandish for someone of the time.
Celebrimbor looks at Gondorian artifact. Cute. I'm older than that.
Literally, though, like, you'll look at Numenorian artifacts and he'll just go, it's alright.
Hey, he blew up ahead.
It was fun. You can't see me, I'm crouching. You can't see me, I'm crouching. By the way, gentlemen, you are all dismissed for the day.
Ugh.
Alright, I'll see you boys later. You have fun.
It's about historical warriors versus gods. Yeah, I know. Although I wouldn't call Adam a warrior.
More of a gardener, honestly.
Yeah, well, they pitted Adam against Zeus. I'm like, why?
As long as nobody bribes anybody with an apple.
Did Tolkien like Sherlock Holmes? I don't know Tolkien's thoughts on that.
Hard to say, honestly.
Boosting Avatar: The Last Airbender, Son of Eagle. Hey, I think I read that wrong.
Did you read it wrong? Hey, buddy.
I wouldn't be surprised if sometime soon people will start moving to have Lovecraftian fiction renamed to Eldritch fiction. Wouldn't surprise me a bit.
They already do classifying stuff as Eldritch Horror for a lot of it. Grisha the Blizzard? Ooh, mortally vulnerable to... Oh, we gotta hunt you down. If you are that easy to wipe, this isn't a duty. This is natural selection at work.
Extra credits. Orcs are just misunderstood. Oh, of course we are. No man creature ever lives long enough to learn Orcish. Well, that's true, because you kill us before we can learn
it. Yeah, we do. It's a simple life, but it's good.
Jim, what's up?
Raven and Lark, what would Tolkien think of Stan Lee and Jack Kirby?
I think he'd admire their dedication to their work, but I'm not sure he'd be a fan of them.
Tolkien's thoughts on Sherlock Holmes went with him to the grave. Yep.
And to Chicago. Don't ask me why. Hell, that was mean.
It was mean. Why'd you do that?
You're so rude. I was here to join. Now I'm gonna kill you.
Oh no! You're being attacked by giant pussycats.
What's new, pussycat? Whoa! Oh, the sword in your chest? Yeah, that's what I thought. I can't believe you let me get away with that.
Boy, I don't know why you let me do that.
Sorry, dude. Was that yours? Alright, I'm going. I can tell when I'm not wanted.
Run away!
I can tell when I'm not wanted, fellas. I'll leave, but I'm taking him with me.
I would have gotten focus from him, actually.
Hey, that's a good idea. Hey, you. Can I spare a cup of focus?
Oh!
How about you? I'll just take your head.
Oh, God!
You weren't using it anyway? Whee! I'm Batman.
Brave, 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 brave Sir Robin.
Italian.
Oh!
Gosh, I can't wait till I get like a Shadow Strike.
Oh. Hey, Raven, do you think Jack the Ripper actually existed, or was it all just a coincidence?
No, he existed.
He existed.
We have DNA evidence now.
Raven and Lark for voice effects, yes. We do a lot of that.
I would love to.
Luga, are we going to talk about the time Oblivion had an Argonian problem? Hold on.
Yeah. I just showed him what the Rings of Power would have looked like. He couldn't handle it. I don't blame him. I don't.
Next time fill his head, next time you do that, you need to fill his head with old Madonna music videos.
You got it. Where's my next victim? I have to. Ooh, a Shelob memory.
I walked across the plains and deserts.
Aaron, don't worry, the Argonians were put into camps. Whoa!
Whoa!
Aaron, whoa! Whoa!
So you're a dark elf then, is that what I'm getting?
It looks like we got a dark elf and Aaron over here.
This is how I changed.
What would Jesus think of Sauron and vice versa? Well, considering Sauron's kind of meant to represent kind of a Satan figure, I don't think they like each other. You pop that orc's head like how the horse had a heart attack filming Rings of Power.
She can help us.
Alright. Now, where's... Oh, they got rid of the worm. I wanted the worm.
Raven and Lark, why do the orcs of Mordor care about reputation between them? Because the harder you crump, the better you are. Orcs believe in a hierarchy system. Like, the stronger the orcs,
yeah, literally,
the more power you have.
The stronger you are, the more the other orcs you can have under your command. The more orcs you have under your command, the more power you can gain. And they want power. Remember, they are elves, but corrupted.
I'd say Morgoth is a Satan figure and not Sauron. No, I agree with you. I agree, but in Lord of the Rings at this time, Morgoth isn't really a thing right now. It's more... Well, I mean, he is, but he's not a threat right now.
All right. Let's see. First information, then your punishment.
All right.
Horza,
let's show him Joe Biden trying to read a script.
All right. This is the president of the strongest country in the world.
Oh my God!
That's a fact, Jack.
Come on, man.
Oh gosh, I can't wait for the guy that does like all the president AI voices playing Shadow War. I could slide tackle? Oh yeah, I can. I forgot I could do that. Wait, another worm. And what should we show you?
Alright, let's show them the Velma show.
Oh, that's almost cruel. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, so let's get... Oh, my God. He needs to see the Velma show. All right, buddy.
See it? He was in it. That's Velma.
That's Velma right there, guys. We found Velma. Let's show her the pilot episode. Take a look. Ah!
It couldn't have happened to a better orc.
Imagine Joe Biden at the Council of Elrond.
Come on, man.
When he says, you are, like, all of Middle-earth shares this one fate, this one doom. Like I was thinking about getting some ice cream. Joe Biden, look, Jack, that's not a joke. We got to destroy the Ring of Power. Not a joke, Jake.
Can you do cool kickflips? I didn't think so. I bet.
Raven and Lark committing war crimes over here. It's a typical stream for us.
It's not war crimes if we win. Listen, just because the Geneva Convention is my to-do list doesn't mean I'm a bad guy. It just means that Geneva is uncreative. Now anyway, back to psychological torture. Get in here. I need to get this guy. Ugo Goodfink? Oh, he's a good thing.
He's a good thing. He's a good thing. Okay, we'll just show him Madonna music videos.
Hitting those high notes. Okay. You're the one moving away from me, pal.
Ma! I'm committing the war crimes over here!
Ah, natural.
Joe Biden, I want some ice cream, Elrond. Truly the race of men is doomed. Well, we try. Pack up the boats, gentlemen, we're done here. Like, when they're all... And you have my axe and my bow. Joe Biden sniffs Frodo's hair. And you have my sword.
Oh, that's not a sword.
That is not a sword. That is not a sword.
But this guy's gonna be tough. He's vigilant once again.
Oh, they're saying show the next one Rings of Power. Oh! Fuck!
Look out. He can't. He doesn't have the capacity anymore. Ah, you fools. Oh, wait, we got another. Excuse you, I'm in the middle of something here. Come here. Come on. Talk to me. Let's see. I think I'm going to show you... Okay, first intel. Intel first.
Hey Raven, did people of the past have concepts of war crimes, or were they purely consequentialist in their thinking when it came to warfare?
Depends on the culture.
It depends. It really depends on the culture. But war crimes did not really become a thing until the Geneva Convention, because they were ultimately internationally agreed upon standards and rules of war. But different cultures had different standards of war, like things you could and couldn't do. But most cultures in the past really didn't have standards of war. Like, now different cultures acted in different ways. For example, when you look at the Crusades, for example, when the Muslim armies took a town or city, it was very common to destroy and loot and burn and rape and pillage.
Enslave.
And enslave. Definitely the enslaving part. The crusading armies very rarely did that. They converted a lot of mosques back to churches, because most of them were formerly churches anyway. But they didn't enslave. They usually didn't rape. They might have massacred a little.
You were this close to being Crump. This close.
We need to kill him for not being Crump.
Yep, new target. I'll teach you to have a less than stellar name. Anyway, you know what? You just died. Nothing for you. No, none of that. Shame on you.
Let's just hope that Joe doesn't show Kamala the One Ring.
Show it. She was there when it was
like, she was there when it was first founded. I was there, Gandalf. I was there when the strength of the USA fell.
Which time in particular? You're going to have to be a little more specific.
I gave Biden this one chance to end the threat to America once and for all.
He kind of wandered off. We don't know what happened.
Come on, man.
When he was sniffing my daughter's hair, I was most put off. And thus...
Joe Biden. Who now would trade places with Sauron?
We gotta stand against China, Mordor. Right.
Gandalf. Ashnaz, Joe Biden, Drukug, Ashnaz, Gimbatul. Kamala Harris. How'd you know I was bilingual?
Alright, here's next. Oh, that was it. Oh, alright.
I tried to give the man a chance, but he disappointed me.
Alright, now we get power gems. Oh, I have to unlock these? I only have the wealth gem right now. Yes, I know how it works. Increased loot chance. Oh, do I have more? Oh, hell yes. Gondorian sword, baby. And now for what everybody loves, the money.
If you want to hear something awesome, look up Christopher Lee reading the Ring poem.
Oh, yeah.
That is cool.
Nice. Alright, let's see. What are we dealing with up here? Ooh, we got a little thing up there, too. Yeah, it's me. Now, the talk. Oh, you have a filthy oh, it's just this. Bolg the Mad? He doesn't look mad. Oh, he looks happy. Look at him.
Happy fella.
He's having a great time.
He's a good guy, this guy.
Very open-minded. I just exposed him to Twitter.
Just so you know, probably got about 20 minutes left.
Got it.
Harry.
Just needed the change, boys. So, you want to do this? Yep. You think they would learn? No. Very bad.
Rings of Power lost 63% of its viewers. Enjoy that knowledge.
Oh, I already.
I thought it would be higher than that, actually.
Mackerel? Do you want?
You want mackerel?
You want mackerel, macaroni? What do you want from me? Well, I'm willing to help, but you got to be more specific. We're getting all this information, remember, because we will be recruiting some later.
Hey Raven, just watch your Law Daddy Executions vid as a Max Rep Lawbringer main. I mostly loved it for that last one, though. Hey, that last one was terrible. It was absolutely awful. I stand by that.
It was bad. Ear collector. Well, he's all ears.
Raven, you should do a Kingdom Come Let's Play. Maybe another time.
That's a complex game.
That's a very complex game.
We were in the middle of a conversation, sir. Please do not interrupt. I'm going to have to ask you to go to timeout now.
Timeout.
And by that I mean you're dead. Just a little off the top. Perfect. Now time to steal more of Sauron's crap. He never keeps anything for a long time.
Nah, he really doesn't. What if it was Sauron who invaded Heathmoor instead of the 40k orcs? It'd be a very different story, I think.
I think it'd be a little more manipulative in the initial invasion.
Yeah. Raven and Lark, I love you and your channel. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Death.
Yeah, we've been sending a lot of orcs his way.
Hey, Raven, have you ever raged at a game before, like, smashing something mad?
I think we've all been there.
We've all been there at some point. Yeah, I've been mad at games before.
Yes. I, too, have played Flappy Bird.
Lark, how come Itariel can make friends with orcs when Talion has to brainwash them?
Because Talion just has poor social skills. I mean, when you work at the Black Gate for all your life, you're not going to be the most well-adjusted person, let's be frank. And now let's be Talion. Alright, we're missing one more. Maybe it's off into hill. Oh, crap, it is! Oh, it's in the fortress. Yeah, I ain't getting that anytime soon.
Hooray!
Oh, good. Another person to interrogate. Where is he? 2! Joy.
The Raven Major. Like, the Helsing Major. Who cares? They're all Nazis.
Alright, now I condemn you to watching modern extra credits suffer. Yes. Get back here. Get back here. Get back here. You're not escaping extra credits.
Raven and Lark, how did you react to Mindy Kaling getting an award for Velma from Joe Biden?
Oh, God.
That was an insult. That was such an insult. And it again proves how out of touch Joe Biden is.
Yep. Honestly, I'm kind of convinced he just thought he was giving Kamala another award and she was just walking by. They're still trying. That's cute. Little
Hey Raven, what happens to female elves when they get orcified?
We don't talk about
We don't talk about that.
That's why there's a reason we have Goblin Slayer. Let's just put it that way.
Hey, Lark, what would the Chaos Gods think of Sauron and vice versa?
Sneech would love him, just because of all the stuff.
Korn would like him.
Korn would say you need to smash more.
Slaanesh would say not nearly sexual enough.
But she likes the corruption aspect. And Nurgle's going, where's the sickness? You gotta get down with the sickness. Ooh, wah. Perfect.
How did Joe Biden come to be? It was a dark time.
We call it the 40s.
Correct.
Now,
I think he just crawled out of a vat somewhere.
You mean New Jersey? Or no, it was Delaware. Delaware's where he's from. Are you aware it was Delaware? I love you. You think I'm happy about having to deal with you
Not
guys?
Not sexual enough. Have you seen Anatar? I have. Still not enough for Slaanesh.
But Slaanesh does not have healthy tastes. How you doing, bud? Get back. No, get back here. Get back here. Thank you.
Biden was never the same after facing Corn Pop.
I tell you what, man. Corn Pop did a number on him.
It's a shame.
Garl the Gab.
Garl the Gab?
That never gets old. And how can I... Hey, that was mean.
Ow.
Why are they attacking me? I did nothing to deserve... Okay, maybe a few things, but still.
Owie.
But that's okay. I know just how to deal with you. Get over here. Come on. Come on. A little closer. A little closer. A little closer. Perfect. Whee! And I set fire
to the orcs. Watch them burn as I eat some pork.
Very good. Salted pork. It's me. How can I help you? Anyway, I give you visions. Visions of things to come.
You basically looked at all the captains, but you've barely done the, like, important missions.
We're doing some legwork now. This is very important. That way, if anyone ambushes us, I know how to deal with them.
Hey, Raven, will you be getting Hogwarts Legacy 2 when it comes out? Yes.
Oh, why not?
I like the first one. Why wouldn't I get the second? That still only counts as one!
Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna get more. I think I've beaten Gimli and Legolas's record at this point.
Thoughts on the Harry Potter reboot? What? There's a Harry Potter reboot?
Heaven, no.
No!
Absolutely not.
No! Leave it alone!
Leave Brittany alone.
What's the type of story you wish to see more of, Raven?
Good ones?
Good ones. Non-woke ones. Traditional values ones.
Alright, now we get to have some fun.
Raven, which ending did you do for Hogwarts Legacy? The good one.
The only choice you could make. Let's see how to get this guy out. Alright, so...
They're also making a live-action Moana. Go away.
Mortally vulnerable to stealth.
I don't want a live-action Moana.
Poison-proof, enraged by acrobatics. Tracker. Gang hunters, okay. Getting stealth on him might be rough. Let's see, defeating the outpost leaders will disable alarms. Okay.
These archers will not guard you for long.
Hey, Raven and Lark, which you prefer, Shadow of Mordor or War?
War, definitely War.
War. Although Mordor has it.
Oh no, Mordor definitely has its charms because it has Torvin.
Oh, Hannah just messaged me. Sent me a YouTube video. What's this?
Ooh, YouTube video. What's this?
Hannah sent the YouTube. What do it do?
I just love the ragdoll. This whole crap, there's more.
Wanna be X down with the sickness mashup. Okay, we'll watch that later.
Thank you.
Hey, Raven and Lark, would you ever do a playthrough of the Mass Effect trilogy?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, I'd like that.
Oh, shoot. Ghouls. Everyone hates ghouls. Hey, get over here. Thanks.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Drop pants.
You're right. I'm proud of you for noticing things. Oh, yeah, there's someone out here. Oh, did you... How did I not notice you? Let's see, what else am I missing? Oh, goody. Shoot. Hello, Brimbor, don't sneak up on me like that. It's like we're connected, man.
You guys could do a split-screen campaign of Halo.
We could, honestly.
We could, actually. That'd be kind of
Get the
interesting.
thing to work properly.
We might do that over the summer, who knows?
Black, please. Thanks.
Muggles don't like it when you notice things.
Alright, one. Thank you for your consideration. Alright, Warrior Gem. These things are actually pretty useful. So, let's...
Hey, Raven, have you played Mass Effect 2? And if so, have you played the Overlord DLC? I played Mass Effect 2. Fucked up. Now I gotta start over.
Yeah, that's the problem with,
Do Halo
BioWare
CE
games.
if you do split screen. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
I think Lark has totally forgotten why he's doing all this and just caught up in the head popping.
Oh, no, I know dang well why I'm doing it.
You're killing people.
Yeah. Is there another reason?
Yeah, see, y'all gotta understand something about Lark. When I play video games, I'm usually playing the objective. When Lark plays video games, he says, how many heads can I take?
Precisely. It's a simple way, but it's a fun one.
Lark likes to kill things. It's just who he is.
And by golly, these orcs are begging for a killing. Oh crap, I need an L shot. Probably need a refill on that. Ooh, look how convenient. Now do Halo 2 give Lark the Scarab gun? Yes! Off with their heads. Crimp! I'll teach you not to be named Crump. But you're fight at range. It makes sense to get close to you. This is your problem, Crimp. You won't let people in. You have to let me in, Crimp.
Lark would love Resident Evil 4.
What makes the evil resident? How did it gain residence in the first place? Or is it residency? Is it a doctor?
Crimp must be a fan of Crimp.
Listen to me.
Lark, I do the same. If it breathes, I can end it.
In essence, it's the only civilized way to play.
Raven, Lark, stop team killing. Lark, don't stand in my line of fire.
What are you looking for? Surprise! What a disappointment! Oh, sweet armor!
Wasn't that lovely?
And now I've cleared out the area. Gained some skill points. See, there's a method to my madness. I'm buffing up.
Evil became resident in a suburb 8 times.
Ah.
That's one less thing to worry about.
Yes, it will be easier
Crimp
to
died.
traverse this
Sad.
area now.
Indeed, indeed.
Well, if you ever do play Mass Effect 2 again, I really recommend the Overlord DLC. It's got some really disturbing bits throughout the story. Hell, its climax made the game famous.
Did it now. Let's see what's... Please give me the good armor. The good armor. Oh. It's just the same. It's kind of disappointing, honestly. I was hoping for, like, some Numenorian armor. The Numenorian armor is actually really...
Raven, stop spawn killing, Lark. Stop spawning!
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Crimp got crumped.
Yeah, he did. The fact he made it that long in the orc hierarchy is kind of surprising. Climb up, genius.
Just so you know, you got about 10 minutes.
Alright, we can do some more nonsense in 10 minutes.
I like you just say, oh, should I start wrapping up? Nah, I can get away with some more shenanigans.
Even shenanigans.
Whee!
No, I didn't. Now shut up. Hold on. Do I know this guy over here? No, I don't.
You don't know that guy?
I don't know that guy.
How come you don't know that guy?
I don't know that guy. What can I say?
I don't know this guy. I don't know this guy.
Knife in the dark. Actually, hold on, wait. There was a Gondorian artifact. I want to get that. Sorry, you startled me. Let's see now. Where is it? Ah, it's up there.
If Raven and Lark play Halo 2, they would just say, "Die, Xeno! Cease your heresy!"
That would really weird out the Covenant. Like, wait, no, we're not the heretics. You're the heretics.
No, you're the heretic. No, but you're the heretic. Burn, heretics!
Oh gosh, it's gonna be a pain to get up there. Yeah, we're just gonna do the mission. Minor inconveniences. The only way to get me to do my job.
How do you get Lark to do his job? Present a minor inconvenience.
It's the only way. It's the only foolproof way.
Lucifer, I want to conquer heaven. What did you want? Sauron, my ring that glows in the dark.
Respectable.
Oh god!
Hey, say it. Don't spray it.
What the?
Golem with the assist?
Golem with the kill? Listen, what the heck? Oh, Golem dead. Golem just died from that. His bones are shattered.
We appreciate that. I am not good at fighting these guys. Woo! See, I instinctively try and jump over.
Raven, we're running out of time. We need to get to the objective. Lark, friendship is sharing. Friendship is caring.
Yay! Come on, take me on a piggyback ride. I'm gonna go on a piggyback ride. Come on, let's do this.
Oh Lord, it's a heavy boy. Real shit.
Oh no, we'll get that kink out of your back. You just gotta deal with me. Crap.
Oh god.
I am always going to fall for that, I am sorry.
I think we killed him.
Apparently his weakness was in his posterior.
There you go.
I would not have guessed that. Andy Serkis, no! What has become of you?
Gollum, why did you say...
Aren't you supposed to be like, you know, going through garbage or something? Hey, I'm not stupid, you're stupid. Actually, isn't that like there actually is some present like because Gollum would lead orcs to get knocked
Yeah,
down?
apparently Gollum worked for Shelob for a while.
His ass was where the hitbox was supposed to be. I like it right. I get it.
We share a common enemy in Sauron. And you can't always choose...
Yeah, even Gollum is into the spider.
He's precious.
She's becoming his precious.
I can't blame him.
Hey, Raven and Lark, to start an argument, are the orcs Australian or are they just British Cockneys? British Cockneys.
They are British Cockneys who got sent to Australia. Because remember, Australia was a penal colony. I still love that one guy was doing like his interview to like enter Australia, and they said like, "Do you have a criminal record?" He said, "No." Is that still required? Way to flex on an entire country. Not that I don't love you, Australia. I do, but you know we gotta pick at each other sometimes.
Yep, I make fun of Australia all the time.
And I'm sure they make fun of us all the time.
But I can't hear them over the sound of my Second Amendment.
Also because they speak upside down.
That is yet to be seen.
Where you going, buddy? Show me the way, boy. Come on. Show me the way.
In lieu of the delectable curves of the One Ring, Gollum went looking for new curves.
Nice.
And he found himself some curves.
I haven't had that precious in a while.
Hello. Okay, if you want to keep a pet nearby, that's fine, I guess.
Okay, I'm here to collect the rent.
Silence, Ringmaker. You forget yourself.
I do. He has amnesia.
I like how Gollum only cares about Celebrimbor, but she only cares about Talion.
Well, I mean, she's the one who. He's the only one that can possibly give her the the ring.
The ring, totally, yeah. Not the D, not the D.
You seek to save it.
No, I wanted to sell. Yes.
It may already be lost.
There must be a way. There is truth in your vision. Cry another.
To what end?
Listen,
A happy end.
There you go.
To dominate?
Oh yeah, I can dominate. I can definitely be top.
That's the way you want it.
That's the way you want. You'd strike me more as a top, but she already knows.
Sign the consent waiver.
Whoa! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Getting the good stuff.
You move up the ranks. You go to kill. You get noticed. Killing pink skin. The bigger the target, the higher you rise.
Takes the Mountain Dew.
Man, that was good.
Intro. She dies.
I'm okay with it.
Many will pass before Sauron is defeated.
This knowledge can guide our hand. If we kill this assassin, perhaps this future will not come to pass. She can be saved.
She will live or die with honor, and it will not shift the tide of war.
Gonna have to agree with Celebrimbor on this
Yeah, I agree with Celebrimbor on this one.
Falls victim to this assassin, we will lose the Palantir.
And you lost me. This is obsession. It's not healthy. I mean, look what obsession did to this man.
Yep.
Thing. I mean, look, he's a simp for what I don't know anymore, but he's still a simp.
At least he's having a good time.
It's good to see him happy again, I will admit.
The assassin must be stopped. Gollum, you know where to find him?
We recognized his curved blade.
Wait, how did you see it?
Swords. I guess he gets to view in too. Can Gollum hack into delusions?
If we find the Uruk bodyguards he's targeted, we'll find the assassin.
The first one is near. This way.
Alright. Where we going, little shriveled one?
We see some more flying nest.
What are those orcs doing?
You're afraid, just like the captain and me. I'm no afraid.
I think you got to drop the Morgul flies on him, or do that. That works too.
I'm thinking.
Don't work too hard.
Earlier you said you recognized the assassin's curved blade.
Because no orc carries curved swords.
Can you pick up Gollum and throw him at the orcs?
Oh gosh, I would pay for that ability.
Like this, come here, Gollum!
Whoa, Andy Serkis be upon me.
By the wrath of the Andy. This might have to be the last mission, though, Lark.
Oh, it is.
Because we're almost out of time.
I got you.
Only a Morgul blade could have caused the...
That's a leaf, Talia.
That's a leaf.
He's been dead for so
What's with the Morgul blade thing? Like,
to catch up with the assassin.
Morgul blades are everywhere now.
Watch with the assassin was a red guard. Curved swords. Where's the white run guard was right.
Ah!
Wait, orcs are red guards? Oh my gosh!
Gollum, do us all a favor. Put on some pants.
Yeah, that loin... When was the last time you washed that loincloth?
Like his wasp, precious.
You know, considering a guy that gets all of his food from rivers, you'd think he'd be cleaner. Oh no, this isn't his pit. Oh, I hear it. Well, we gotta start somewhere. Ooh, Gondorian artifact. Yoink! What do we get this time?
I believe this plate is of Easterling manufacture. The ceramic.
So you found some fine china, now you're geeking out over it, huh?
Or anyone I've shown it to. I know that the Easterlings from beyond the Sea of Rune.
I kind of preferred it in the first game, where like you had to like look for the point, and then it like had a different talking over it. Like, remember old Scorchy?
No, Scorchy!
That was great.
No matter how fierce they are, they're still men, not Uruks or other minions of the Dark Lord.
Yet, they are minions of a greater evil.
High prices.
I was going to say the communist government, but same thing.
The Easterlings, stranger even than the heraldry of the South.
But just as vulnerable to entreaties from Sauron.
Ah, there he is. Get to deal with him first. And he's...
Oh, wait!
Zip. That was me popping the head off of one of your buddies. You're next, don't worry. You came to me. Thank you. You made my job easier.
Are we?
That was me stacking bodies. Come find out. Or care to join him? Oh no, a corpse. Let's make another. Why does everyone I love go away?
Wounds from a Morgul blade.
Again, that's a leaf.
Question for Raven. What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? Which do you mean, an African or a European swallow?
I don't know that. Come on.
Lark, how does a Morgul blade work? Don't they dissolve after stabbing once?
I don't believe so, because like the blade that stabbed into Frodo didn't dissolve, I don't think.
No, it did. Because remember, you pulled it out, you were stabbed by a Morgul blade, then...
Oh, right. Yes.
How do you know so much about swallows? Well, when you're a king, you have to know these things, you know?
Exactly.
Dun 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 dun.
You know, it's got to be uncomfortable moving like that, Colin. Can we, you know?
Yeah, it has to do. How do you know so much about swallows? I was literally talking to Aaron about this earlier today. That's kind of weird.
Okay, we're gonna have to deal with an. Oh, let's get him get loaded up. Now let's get a sneak attack on you. Sorry, big man.
How did you live through that, big guy?
They're tough bruisers. But you won't live through this.
Carthage invades Rome. But it's opposite day.
Reverses Uno card. Come on, Carthage. No need to get salty about it.
The craziest thing about Monty Python and the Holy Grail is that the armor and weapons are among the most accurate ever seen in medieval films.
And they're made of, they're literally sweaters that were knitted.
I know, right?
A blessing from our Lord.
Ha! God be praised. Imperial Fist, Season 9, Warriors Warband. Hey guys, bring the thing! Only Nazgul used Morgul blades because they were the only ones who knew the magic to make them work.
Well, apparently they spread it around here. Like you can actually give your guys Morgul blades if you have the right stuff. Which let me tell you, that can F up some of your enemies. So no shade against the Morgul blade.
Better wrap this up, bro.
I'm looking for him. Oh, there he is. Just hoping to land a little.
Yet this one still lives.
Let's find out what he knows.
You are mine!
So,
Oh!
Alright. I understand it's... Okay.
Camelot.
Oh, I already know.
Camelot.
This is the assassin?
Luga the assassin? Well, what's he scared of?
Oh gosh, I would have been awkward if I killed him beforehand.
Yep.
Alright, let's go find him. A little hefty to be an assassin, but you know. Best not to judge. Hey, I'm in the middle of something, dude. Ha, you missed. Now, where was I? Nobody could figure out the sword stabs. It's like, dang it, how does this work?
The war chief is useless. I think the Dark Lord himself thanks me for killing the Doom.
Found you. Okay, let's see what he's good against. Okay, he's arrow-proof and vigilant against stealth. Ooh, that's gonna be rough. And becomes a oh, he will be.
He has a fear of Morgul flies. Use that.
Does he?
Yeah, yep. Use that. Use that. Use that. Use that. There's a Morgul fly thing right above him, I think.
And I also have an execution charge and ready to. Or I did. Don't be rude. Come get me, big fella. I believe in you. You are making this a lot harder than it needs to be, sir. Crap, the assassin's gonna come here.
You need to get him back near Morgul flies.
Amateur!
So if you're here to stop me, you'll be sorely disappointed.
Yeah, that's great, buddy.
Lead him near the Morgul flies.
First, we wound him.
You're not taking this seriously.
Okay, go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Come on, don't you like it?
Get them near the Morgul flies.
Where are they?
They're behind you. Turn around. Look.
Aha, I see them. Come on, focus, build back up.
Today is your day.
You, shut up. Just punch him.
Okay, get ready to drop it.
Come here.
He's coming to you. He's coming to you. Get ready.
Yep.
Do it now. Do it now. Drop it.
Sucker. Oh, I was really hoping that drop wouldn't have get... Really?
He got destroyed by the flies?
Nurgle would be so proud of
He was killed by the flies.
So, he was killed by Jeff Goldblum?
Yes, he still will go the way of all flesh. We only need the Seeing Star.
You and the Seeing Stone, man.
How much of your soul was lost in that ring?
93.5%. Why? Oh gosh, man, I don't need to hear about it, dude. Not from you. He's questioning his life choices.
My best friends are a ghost and a creepy little ghoul creature. Well, who am I anymore?
Yep, excellent.
Nice.
Alright, I got death threats now. Excellent.
Celebrimbor loves to grab stones.
Oh, and I got a new cloak.
Yay! No, not the bees! Not the bees!
Not the beard! Oh, that's not too bad.
It's not bad. I'll take it.
Alright, how many... Oh, I can't unlock anything else. Bummer.
Bummer! Well, that's what happens when you spend all your time running around just killing things.
Oh, that's how you get money. And now, I get to upgrade one.
So, Lark, what is your favorite weapon?
Sword, probably.
Sword.
There's a lot of good designs in here, particularly like when you get like some of like the cooler unlocks that you have specific abilities for, and we'll go through those in like probably a later stream. But there are some really cool looking weapons like and also armor sets, particularly like the Vendetta armor set. I hope they'll let me do it, but it might not be possible since this is a bit of an older game. And it depends on how other people being online, but this still has a bit of a following. Yeah, we're gonna get the detonate ability, because that is very important. Also helps you get around. Alright, let's see.
The assassin had one more target on his list. We should finish what we started and kill the war chief.
Yes, we should finish what we started, but that'll have to be for another stream. So, let me get to a good vantage point, and I think we will call it here.
Alright, get to a vantage point and do your thing.
Alright, we're good right here. Alright.
Alright, well. Lark, how did you enjoy your first stream?
That was a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me, Raven.
Yeah, glad to monitor chat for you. Raven Knight, please read previous messages. I think you'd enjoy it more than I watched it. I watched that show. It's fine. I liked it fine. It was interesting.
What show?
That show about like it's basically kind of like Hell of a Boss, only it's cats in 1920s Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun. It was Lark's first time doing a stream himself. I was mostly just here monitoring chat. Just a reminder, going to give you guys a quick reminder before we go. New response video is coming out soon. Tomorrow, probably won't release anything crazy. And Friday night, we will be doing For Honor Friday, but Lark will not be joining us.
Because I will be on a plane.
Because Lark will be on a plane heading to Romania on Friday. So, guys, since this is the last time you'll probably hear from Lark before he leaves, everybody in chat, give him a farewell, wish him well. Say your prayers for him, so that they have a safe trip. It's going to be crazy. Thank you guys so much for joining us. This was a lot of fun. Lark, anything you want to say before we sign off?
Yeah, just really appreciate the chance to do this, Raven, and also really appreciate you guys for sticking in and enjoy. I know this is a little bit unconventional compared to For Honor and some of the other stuff we do, but I appreciate you staying around for something different. And we might do this again soon. Obviously, it's going to be a bit because I'm going to be gone, but Appreciate all the support you give me. Appreciate all the support you give Raven. And I hope, even though I'm not going to be here Friday, you'll still come keep Raven company.
All right. Well, again, thank you guys so much for joining us. And as always, we will see you in our next video. Take care.
Have a good one, guys.
Okay.